Hello everybody and welcome back again to Let's Play Cyberpunk 2077. Alright, it is the morning after, so to speak. And I guess we have to go and talk to Judy now about what happened and how we want to deal with that in the future. But first, let me pick up whatever we got here and maybe look a little bit around. This is apparently nothing that I have to read at the moment. And yeah, let's see where Judy is at the moment. She doesn't seem to be inside here. And she isn't in the bathroom either, so I guess she's outside. Yep, there she is, sitting right next to the toxic water. Potentially partially inside the toxic water. Well, I guess not. I guess she's not actually in the water.
Will you sit with me a while? Here's your coffee. Finally.
All right.
Morning.
Let's have some coffee.
So, yesterday. What was that exactly?
Don't remember, or you want me to remind you?
You know exactly what I'm trying to say. What did it mean? Like to you?
Well, first let's have a sip of coffee. The beginning of something amazing, a pleasant distraction. So basically I could tell her, well, it's just like a one-night stand for me, don't get your hopes up or whatever. I don't know. I guess it might be the beginning of something amazing. I guess we will have to find out.
I hope it was the beginning of something nice. Unless you see things differently.
Can be such a gonk sometimes. Ruined my plans, you know that.
And what
Was gonna
plans
leave
were
Night
these?
City in the dust for good. Even started packing.
Really?
But now I think I gotta stay.
I don't know, maybe at some point we can leave Night City together. Once I have my business done here. And assuming that I don't die from the relic in my head. Why did you want to leave? Gonna make it up to you somehow. Yeah, why did you want to leave?
Why'd you want to leave?
You know, everything that happened. Guess it just got to me. But now, from where I stand, Night City started to feel like the place to be. Give me your hand, B.
My hand? What for?
Why? What for?
Don't say anything. Just give me your hand.
Alright, here you go. Uploading biometric data.
All set. Congrats. Just gave you unlimited access to my pad.
Whoa. Asking me to move in?
If it's what you want. Or just drop by when the urge grabs you.
You could also move in one of my many apartments. I don't know what to say, you sure? It's like that joke. What a joke. I kind of want to hear that joke now.
It's like that joke. Know the one?
No.
What do lesbians bring on their second date? Moving vans. Both.
Oh, that one? Vintage as growners go.
Wanna go there now?
You can if you want. Gonna stick around for a bit before I head back.
Okay, that's fine. And oh well.
See ya, Judy.
Apparently, I got an achievement for finishing her story. I'm not sure if that is specifically related to the romance we apparently just more or less agreed on, but it might just be for, finishing her quest. But yeah, look at this place. This could be nice. This is kind of nice, if it wasn't for all the toxic waste. But okay, I guess we will leave her be for a moment. She just wants to sit here and look at the waste. You should sit somewhere here. This is a much nicer view, to be honest. I mean, there's like the moon, I suppose. But okay, I guess that is all I can do here at the moment. At least I don't see anything else. However, I think I did just get another quest. I really want to stay at your house. Wait 2 days for your partner to message you. Gonna have a little date, huh? Knock yourself out, and don't worry, I'll close my eyes and plug my ears. Yeah, somehow I do not believe that. Okay, but I have to wait for this one anyway. So, I suppose we're not going to do this right away. And, I mean, I will say this. I would be lying if I said that I was like 100% on board with this romance. But I think it's also in no small part due to the fact that we haven't talked to her in quite a while because I have been doing all that other stuff. So in that context, this seems a little bit sudden. But if you think about it, there definitely was some build-up. You know, there was some flirtiness before, like when she kissed her at the end of the last quest and so on. So, you know, I can get behind it. I think it's a better match than River. I think they have a little bit more in common and a little bit more like similarities in character, at least in some degree. I still think that Panem would have been the best match, but I mean, she turned me down, so that wasn't going to happen. So I think Julie's fine. But yeah, I guess I will leave her be for now, and I guess I could return to Dogtown now, but I guess it doesn't hurt if I stay in the rest of Night City for a while longer. For example, I really hate the fact that this is in my quest log. I triggered this accidentally, so I guess maybe I will just return there and finish this. As far as I can tell, there isn't really any other like new side mission that popped up. In the meantime, I mean, we still have the one for Carrie, but that's about it, I think. At the moment, I can't even see that one on my map anymore. Yep. This is the one for Carrie, this is the main mission, and this is the main mission of the quest. Okay, so I guess I will just head over to wherever I have to go for my new quest or gig or whatever. I think it was somewhere over here. Enter the mega building. Shouldn't this show up on my map by now? Okay, here it is. Okay, we have like a fast travel point right next to it, so I guess we will be using that. And there's like fast travel spot over here as well, right? We saw it when we came here. Or was it like somewhere else? No, it's over here. Okay. So, let's go and check that out. I may want to read the description again because I haven't actually done that the last time. So, gig type, agent, saboteur, objective, infect 6th Street, computer with a virus. Location, 6th Street hideout on MLK Boulevard. Details. Those boys and girls from 6th Street think they got wicked smarts that they can jump Militech transport in my hood without me knowing about it. They think they can crack corpo weapons and tip the balance of power in the city to their favor. It's time they got a rude awakening. I'll snap you the location of a 6th Street hideout and door code. Job simple, find a way in, look for the comp they use to jailbreak corpo tech, upload the virus I'll supply to you, and voila, their fancy new weapon melts into a sparkly new slack heap. One more thing, if you happen to find a Lucius Thorin, do me a favor and make his ass disappear, will ya? Thorin's a techie, came up with his gonk plan, which makes him a real thorn in my ass. Pun intended. Oh, because of his name? Stay safe and have fun. Okay. Seems straightforward enough. Bit of infiltration, planting a virus, getting rid of a guy. All in a day's work. And here we are. Okay. Let's see where we gotta go. Are these guys already... Yep, I mean, they are 6th Street, so they already might be part of my quest. Either way, let's make sure they're all properly tagged. And I will ping this guy, but he doesn't really connect to any other people, so they might not be relevant to my quest after all. Okay. Let's just go past them. And I guess we'll go into the elevator. Milfgard. Such a weird advertisement. Ooh, we can actually look outside here. That's kind of a weird advertisement as well. Second Amendment is not only for the rich. Carnage. That's the weapon, huh? Crisp. Budget. Yeah, I mean, Second Amendment is like the name of weapons store.
Next time you fuck something up. When was the last time I fucked anything up? Huh? Seriously? How far back you want me to go?
Who are you guys? Okay, again, they are 6th Street, but they might not be related to my quest. Maybe they just happen to hang out here. But at least I can use them to actually ping some of the people here. I see a bunch of cameras, which I will try to turn off already. I will turn off the... Oh, apparently this one is already, like, turned off, so never mind. And I guess I will also take control of the camera. Look around a little bit. Oh, hang on a second. This guy just got suspicious. All the way from over there. This never happened to me before like this. Okay. Let's try this again. Okay, now, let's put some text on people. Oh, this is our guy, Lucius Thorin. Can't even system collapse that guy. I mean, I can if I wait for my RAM to regenerate. There we go. Maybe I'm just going to disable him. But we have other people inside here as well, so I'm not sure if I want to do that. Also, I can't probably put a deck on these guys. Okay, I think I got this one now. And now this one. Yeah, the turret is not active. And I may want to ping one of these guys again to see more enemies around here. Okay, we got some down here. And I mean, there's like a computer over here. This seems like the place where I may have to insert the virus, right? I mean, there's other computers as well, but this one is gold. Okay, let's see. I think if I use my overheat, I might be able to disable both of these guys. This one with a memory wipe and an overheat, and Lucius maybe just with a system collapse. And there we go. Oh, and there's someone over here. Now, I think we're good. Now I just have to find a way inside. Oh, right, this guy. I don't understand how he can see me. But I need to, get rid of him, clearly. Also, this might be a good way to actually get inside that location. I'm still a little bit worried about these two guys here. Maybe I will try to avoid going past them directly. There's another camera over here. And potentially an easy way inside. So, let me take care of this guy. There we go. We have a door here. That we may want to check out. Oh, hang on a second. Camera. And no people, as far as I can tell. But let's make sure we are safe here. Okay, what do we got here? My name is spelled D-Z-E-N-G, for fuck's sake. What is that all about? I'll be honest, I didn't want to write this book, but they paid me, so here it is. Well, actually, it was written by a ghostwriter. Hey, Jake. Just kidding. I haven't lost all of my self-respect. Not yet. So, who even reads books nowadays? I thought people only bought them to decorate their apartments. At least that's what I do. By the way, wouldn't it be better to just get rid of shelves altogether? Something to think about. So where was I? Oh, right. So the publisher told me that they want to publish my autobiography, and do I have any questions? Of course, I asked them if I could swear like the drunken sailor I am, and they said, sure, we'll see. Shit, fuck, cunt, licking asshole. Hey, it works. Now that that's over with, let's move on. You might have seen me on TV, where I host a satirical show called Infoflash. It's a pretty sweet gig. Once a week, I get to read smarmy jokes off a teleprompter written by our interns, and they pay me more than you make in a year. Isn't capitalism fabulous? I don't think I've ever seen this guy, or at least I don't recognize his name. Alright, but how did I get here, you ask? Simple. One of my dad's colleagues was a showrunner at N45 News, and suddenly I found myself going around with a coffee pot. Refills, anyone? It was all unpaid, of course. Apart from that, there wasn't much to do, so you could usually find me out back, taking one of my 100 or so daily smoke breaks. For some reason, people thought I was funny. Somehow the shit that came out of my mouth made grown men cry with laughter. So they plopped me down in front of a camera, and I just kind of winged it from there. How do you get to where I am? Well, you can't, because your dad doesn't have a showrunner friend at N54, and it's not like they're going to pluck some rando off the streets. Don't you know, people like me aren't supposed to rub shoulders with bottom feeders like you? Oh, and did I already mention that capitalism is fabulous? So basically, nepotism. That's how he got to where he is. Let's take a look at this computer. Time to clear out. From Lyle McClintock to Ryder Kent. Ryder, the NCPD just announced that your street has been put on red alert. There's some kind of shootout. Pack whatever you can't live without and come to mine before 6th Street pays you a visit. If things get really dicey, I can call you Delamain. Let me know. Stay sharp. Yeah, I think this may already have happened. Because clearly 6th Street is here. Okay, so we disabled the network. Hopefully all of it now. But we still have to find the computer we need to hack, and it's clearly not anywhere inside this place. but I mean, gotta take a quick look around. Okay, let's see if I can just jump over here. Well, that didn't work at all. Good thing I have already disabled this one guy over here. Let's see if I can jump up here now. There we go. Okay, this looks like a way inside. Okay, let's see. This should give me at least one. So let's just start with this one and the next one. And can I get the final one as well? This might be a little bit more difficult. But there we go. Alright. Let's drop down here. These guys do not seem to be a problem at the moment. And I mean, it doesn't look like the turret is going to suddenly come alive, right? Let me take all of this. And I suppose I will have to actually, like, kill him. Just using system collapse on him wasn't enough. But yeah, before I install the malware, let's see if I can use the computer. No, I can't. So, let's go ahead with this. There we go. And that's all I have to do here, right? Before I take care of Lucius, let me take a quick look around. Because I'm not sure if people will hear, like, gunshot wound that I probably will have to use in order to actually properly kill the guy. Oh, where's my gun? I mean, I can use my katana. That should be a little bit quieter, right? Alright, sure. Let's kill this guy. I don't care. There we go. And off we go. I think I saw like a potential exit point over here. Pick up whatever is inside this place. Well, can't just drop down here probably. But I can jump over here. And now I just have to leave this area. Let's avoid these guys if I can. Can I just walk through here? Oh, there's just a random guy. Okay, I can just climb out here.
Hello?
Perfect.
Who's there?
No one. You haven't seen me at all. And off we go. That was a pretty smooth job, I would say. Do we have any interesting news going on here?
Hello and welcome to N54 News. We begin with distressing reports from the Badlands. A Militech humanitarian convoy was attacked by a ruthless band of nomad outlaws. Corporate security forces responded with force only as a last resort after their escape route had been cut off. Although several Militech vehicles suffered damage, the nomads have failed to open them. Reinforcements called to the attack site managed to repel the assailants and secure the transport's cargo. Unfortunately, approximately a dozen employees were killed in the assault, including veteran of the Unification War and Crimson Heart recipient Linda Nopes. To the families of those who perished, we at N54 News offer our sincerest condolences. With the NCPD's cooperation, Militech has already announced a retaliatory strike on nearby nomad camps.
Interesting.
We'll continue our coverage after the break.
Also, there was like a Chiron that mentioned the band Samurai. I couldn't actually read that. I should take a look at it on my video later.
Profesh as ever, V. Sixers will think twice before sliding their gunk asses anywhere near my turf again. And that thing with Lucius Thoran? Cherry on top. Contract closed.
Closed. Okay. And I can apparently get some extra reward. Let's do it. There we go. Progression shard. XP for the solo skill. Also, apparently, there's like another car somewhere around here. Potentially, like in a garage. Can I go down even further? No, I can only go to the apartments. Oh, what is this? Mr. Hands. What? What is that? An interesting item of business has fallen into my lap. V. Lena Melina, a local BD celebrity, claims she's been kidnapped and is currently being held against her will in a BD rental studio called Brainporium. Lena seeks a merc who will free her from her captor's clutches. All in all, it would be a credible, solid assignment were it not for the fact I failed to confirm the client's identity. The data I received from her is at odds in several places with what my trusted sources tell me. As such, I will not be playing middleman in this matter. However, should you be so inclined, I've sent the coordinates she relayed to me. I, meanwhile, will do as the Romans do and wash my hands of the matter. Okay. Lena Melina, sounds familiar. I think I saw a poster or something. I may have. I don't remember, honestly. Lena, who? Never heard of her. Usually stick to the mindfulness BDs. Been real into scop grilling competitions too. Now that's what I call entertainment. I wouldn't put it past V, to be honest. Well, she's a brain dance star who records controversial footage with her scavenger entourage. The scrolls feature parties and firefights. Rather unimaginative material, if you ask me. Okay. But it is apparently a new quest. I guess I'll have a look at it. Where exactly would that be? Is this in Dogtown or... Okay, this is actually back in Dogtown. So maybe I won't be doing this now. Instead, I will try to find that vehicle here, I suppose. I actually thought these vehicles would only be around Dogtown, but apparently you can find them in the rest of Night City as well.
What if?
So, let's see if we can grab that vehicle and then bring it home, I suppose. Okay, I suppose this is it. Okay, first of all, we need to get rid of these guys. What are they doing? Are they all like aiming at each other? Is this like the Spider-Man meme?
Hey, calm down.
Okay. I think I got them all. Yep. That took them all down. Yeah, I have no idea who was trying to shoot who here, and I honestly don't care. I'm just going to take your stuff and then your car. And I guess I'll take this one as well. Okay, let's see. And now I gotta deliver it.
Claimed her in, huh? Great! Now grab the delivery cords and drive.
Oh, well, that isn't a good start. Anyway, let's see if we can deliver this. It doesn't handle too badly. I think I like the heavy cars a little bit more because they're not as glitchy, if you get my meaning. I mean, so far, no one is trying to stop me. But I'm sure that will change sooner or later. Let's see. It's 2 kilometers from here. So still quite a distance.
One more thing. You hear that? Clocks are ticking. Time waits for no chew.
Oh, I need to be there in like less than 2 minutes. Oh dear. And now I totally missed my turn here because I was so distracted by this new timer. Okay. Let's see if I can do this. So I won't be having any enemies, but I have to get there within 1.5 minutes now. Not sure where I'm supposed to go here. Up here? No, I think it's the other way. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to make this, to be honest. I already missed my turn twice here. Oh, and now we have lots of traffic here as well. Good.
Another motherfucker trying to kill me!
Just another day in the office, huh? Oh no, oh no. Okay. 700 meters. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to make this. But I mean, it's only optional. So I probably will lose some money here, but I can live with that. And I mean, this is actually quite a generous...
You know that?
Quite a generous time they gave me because...
That's gonna cost you some of your cut.
Because even though I messed up quite a bit, I didn't really came that late.
Could have been better, V. Much
I'm
better.
sorry.
But I'll take the hit. In a forgiving mood for once. Thanks for the help, V. My chum will do the finishing touches. Little token of my appreciation's waiting for you in the drop locker.
I'll take it. Also, it's not like I have to do these jobs for you. Money. Also, what's going on over there? Let's take all of it. Who are these guys? Just random scavengers. But clearly, this doesn't involve me in any form, right? But okay, looks like we're done with this task. And I have to figure out what to do next. We don't really have that much time left in this episode. So maybe I'm actually going to do something I haven't been doing in quite some time, which is just reading some shards. I did receive quite a few, so let's maybe take a look at some of this new stuff. The Warsaw Catholic faith and its origin. As Saint Augustine of Hippo taught us, to err is to be human, but to err willingly is to perform the work of Satan. Pope Ferdinand I and his successors are guilty of this heinous sin, for their perversion of Christ's teaching and their worship of the golden calves of technology and mammon. They have not only chosen this path to perdition for themselves, but have attempted to tempt the Lord's flock to follow. For the sake of the millions of eternal souls he loves so dearly, Cardinal Konrad Lewandowski made the only decision God would allow. Seeing that the Vatican had renounced our Lord and Savior, he rescinded his nomination to head the Holy See and instead rested the weight of the newly founded Polish papacy on his shoulders and moved the seat of the church to Leszczyn, Poland. So, do we have like an anti-pope here in Poland? Is this what's going on? First, what do Warsaw Catholics believe? Warsaw Catholics worship the one true God and recognize family as defined by the laws of nature our Lord has provided and in accordance with the traditions hallowed by the blood of our ancestors. Second, when you say, I believe in God, what do you mean? It means we acknowledge the truth that there is one true God whose wisdom is infinite and unchanging, who commands our obedience, who compels us to raise families founded on love and faith, who has tested Poland with great sufferings and has, as he tested Job, thus demonstrating that Poland is God's chosen land. Third, through whom did God reveal what we are to believe? His only Son, Jesus Christ, whose earthly voice is now spoken through the Pope as elected by the Polish Episcopal Conference. Fourth, why believe the Word of God? Because only through faith can we be saved and find eternal peace in heaven. Only through faith we can be true Poles, worshipping, thinking, and speaking in Polish in accordance with the customs of our fathers and mothers. So you created like a second Catholic church, and you're not even using like Latin as the language. Okay. But yeah, apparently he's basically like an anti-pope of some sort. Night City and the painful return to normality. Night City and the painful return to normality. Rebuilding Night City Center after the terrorist nuclear attack was no easy feat. Along with the end of a global conflict known as the Fourth Corporate War, the United States entered a period of unrest resulting in the then President Elizabeth Kress forbidding one of Night City's largest employers, the Arasaka Corporation, from conducting business in the USA. Instead of offering help to rebuild Night City, America's leaders urged residents to abandon their homes, writing the city down as a loss. Scattered and desperate, they could have easily lost hope, but the proud Night citizens ignored the authorities' instructions, decided to remain and bring the city back to its former glory. The Night Corporation offered full-body conversions for those who agreed to work in radioactive zones and clear hazardous debris. To cope with overcrowding, dozens of new mega buildings rose from the rubble. The design of these one-size-fits-all structures expanded on the idea of vertical malls from the previous era, adopted to suit the needs of thousands of tenants and consumers. Finally, in 2052, the mission to rebuild Corporate Plaza began. The message to the world was clear: Night City is reopening for business. Well, I mean, I guess they did a decent job at that. It's a little bit a matter of taste, but they certainly did rebuild this place. Okay, what do we got here? Dogtown. A splinter in the eye of Night City. The combat zone known as Dogtown was meant to be Night City's proud calling card. Today it's but a stain on its conscience, forgotten by NC and its residents, who consider it a monument to grand but futile designs, failed investments and complete loss of control. Dubbed Serenisance to convey a sense of tranquil ocean shores, it became everything but a haven for the excluded, fugitives and common criminals. It was only a matter of time before someone capitalized on this mess and took over the district. That someone was, of course, Colonel Kurt Hansen and his Barghest unit. This is the story of the district's downfall and subsequent rise of Hansen's criminal empire. In order to paint the full picture, we have to start at the time of the Fourth Corporate War. Pacifica is being flooded with refugees from Night City proper. They seek shelter on the outskirts of the metropolis, but it quickly becomes clear they aren't welcome there. The constant influx of people creates tension, leading to a conflict with Pacifica's security forces that quickly escalates into full-blown riots. Streets are littered with the bodies after violent clashes that often last for days on end. Wealthy locals and investors fear the situation is getting out of hand and decide to leave the district for good, thus expediting its downfall. Pacifica finds itself on a downward spiral and falls into ruin. Fast forward to the 2050s. The Night City Council works to restore Pacifica to its former glory. New investors appear, enticing the city officials with bold plans and promises of prosperity. The decade begins with wide-scale construction spearheaded by Militech. Modern buildings replace dilapidated relics of the past, and a high-speed road network connects Pacifica to NC and beyond. The investment is meant to be a display of Night City's economic strength, but any such act inevitably breeds resistance. A large explosion under the construction site for the local entertainment complex ruins the buoyant moods of the Night City Council and Pacifica investors. Mysterious. An extensive investigation does not provide any answers and results in doubling the local security detail. More importantly, the council members decide to build a wall separating the Renaissance from the rest of the city. Construction work resumes, and for a time, it seems the new measures are enough to bring the investment to completion. However, just a few years later, the Unification War breaks out, halting progress once again. Investors back out as completing the construction of a luxury resort drops down the financial priority list. The area, devoid of any law enforcement, becomes a criminal haven controlled by the Voodoo Boys. A lawless, walled-out district neighboring an enemy city seemed like a perfect place for military assault. Militech also seems to share this view, and in 2070 the corporation sends their troops to the Renaissance. A full-scale attack on Night City seems to be imminent, but it never happens. In large part thanks to Arasaka's supercarrier entering Coronado Bay as a result of an agreement signed with Saburo Arasaka by the then councilman Lucius Rhine. I remember that name. Militech orders retreat, but a large number of troops decide to ignore the directive and remain in the area. The Yavin Accord turns Night City into a fully autonomous metropolis. The abandoned district becomes no man's land, and this is a perfect opportunity for Colonel Kurt Hansen and his ex-Militech unit to take over what is now known as Dogtown. Soon along with his veteran comrades, he establishes Bargist, growing his newly found army by first recruiting mercenaries and later all willing renegades and ganggoons. The district once again becomes a sanctuary for refugees, fugitives, and travelers. Today, Dogtown has its own law enforcement and trade relations with Night City, the NUSA, and other countries. NC officials are in no hurry to address the issue of the city's noisy neighbors, and chances of rebuilding the Renaissance in the future are illusory at best. It's much easier to simply look the other way, towards greener pastures. New exciting opportunities are easier to sell to investors than troublesome comfort zones. They'd much rather start from scratch. Okay, that was an interesting bit of history. And what do we got here? Akebono Arcade Collection. Please enjoy our brand new hand-picked selection of arcade games and gambling machines. We hope you find the small yet sophisticated selection to your liking. Overlight, Tower of Chrome, Madman, Joe Bombastic, Bloodbath 1, Bloodbath 2, 2 second edition machines with unpatched glitch, double jump is 6 pixels higher than normal, Bloodbath 3, Heart of the Valkyrie, Pharaoh's Gold with first generation graphics. Good luck and have fun. We've ordered a copy of the Knights of Mars, a ripoff of the iconic Future Warrior series Neon version, as well as a Soviet Motor Rush from 1973. They should arrive shortly. Okay, someone is really into retro stuff here. I don't think this is really interesting stuff. It's mostly like conversations and stuff, so I'm going to skip this. But we have a bunch of stuff here. Let's maybe just read one or two of them. Silver Pixel Cloud is growing. We're growing. Thanks to our new customers, we're thrilled to be adding even more space for you and your cars. More space, more privacy, more excitement. I don't remember where I picked this up and what Silver Pixel Cloud is, but okay. Nomads for the thick-skinned. Okay, the matter's simple. Whatever you read or hear about the nomads in the city media doesn't hold an ounce of water. The biggest lie bandied around is that being a nomad is a job. It's not. Nomadism is a lifestyle. See, if you want to know something about nomads, all you have to do is ask one yourself. Luckily, I already know the questions because I've been asked them 1,000 times. So let's get started, shall we? I'm sure this is going to be interesting. 1. Why did the nomads organize themselves? Well, why not unite millions of people roaming around the country? Besides, if you know what you're looking for, you'll instantly know which clan a nomad belongs to. Which brings us to the next point. Nomads are divided into nations. Nations are divided into clans. Clans are broken down into families. You recognize them from their colors, their jackets, and the decals on their cars and bikes. By the way, nomads take their affiliation seriously, so unless you want a broken jaw, I'd advise you to do the same. 2. You'll be eating dirt or worse if you get nomads and Raffens mixed up. Remember, Raffenschiff are not nomads. They're pariahs, outcasts, criminals who were either exiled from their clan for doing something truly effed up, or just ordinary city criminals on the run. Raffens form packs not because it's convenient, but because they don't have a choice. I mean, it's still convenient, right? If they don't have a choice. Nobody in their right mind would work with them unless they somehow fit in your plans. Mostly they rob and pillage. Don't ask me where the name Raffenschiff comes from. All I know is that apparently it means something really dirty. 3. Nomads take on all kinds of jobs. Everybody has to eat, right? What kinds of jobs they take depends on the clan or family's particular strategy. Some pick crops in agri-crop fields, others deal with the crop shipments to protect their convoys. If you want to smuggle something across the border, you go to the nomads. If you need to vanish off your pissed-off creditors or shareholders' radar, the nomads will take you so far into the boonies you'll be shitting next to scorpions. You pay, they do the job, you shake hands, and everyone goes their separate ways. Get it now? If you want more specifics, just grow a pair and talk to a real nomad. Good luck. Okay, well, I mean, I kind of knew most of that already, but still, it's nice to have, like, a write-up like this. But, okay, either way, I think I'm going to end the episode here, and we will be returning to Dogtown in the next episode, and we will continue with that main mission. But for now, let's call it a day, as always. Thank you for watching, and see you again next time.